We're live.
Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Phil Wade with Dalton Wade Real Estate Group, and today it's just Phil and Lisa. Hey, we're here today. And we're going to talk about using Facebook to leverage your listings. Last week we talked about using Facebook Live, which we're broadcasting on, and some of the ways you can use that as a real estate agent. But today we are going to talk about using Facebook to kind of meet some buyers off of your listings. Okay, so just to give you kind of the basics. So basically, everybody has their personal kind of Facebook account. But if you're going to do this as a real estate agent, you want to create a business Facebook account for your real estate business. So that's one thing, and most real estate agents have that. And then again, if you're going to promote your listings, it's okay to promote them, but it's always better if the person is able to click, and then when they click, it takes them to a landing page. A landing page is a specific page. So if you use like at Dalton Wade, the agents use Boomtown. So Boomtown, you can create a landing page. If somebody from Facebook then lands on your landing page, they can look at the photos, and then I believe it is after they've looked at 3 or 4 photos, it forces them to register, and then you may get a lead out of it. So you're able to capture their contact info. The other thing, sometimes Facebook, if you don't have a landing page, they have like a generic sign up, and hopefully the person will leave their contact info, and you're able to capture their information there. But actually, capturing their information, is important and part of the whole process. So you've got you're going to use and creating the ad. So there's posts. We all know posts. We post a picture. You can post a picture of your listing, maybe a description. But in addition to that, you can do what's called a boost. And a boost can cost some money. Doesn't have to be a lot. And then if you boost your post, you'll show up higher in your friends and people that have liked your page news feed. So they have a chance of seeing that particular, whatever it is, listing or open house that you're promoting. If you don't have a lot of followers and you're just kind of starting, then you can do what's called a sponsored ad. So a sponsored ad is actually a more targeted ad, and it's not just going to your friends and people that have liked your page. It's going out to whoever you've sort of selected. One of the great things about Facebook is that you can really target who sees that ad. So they have a you can target by area, you can target by potentially first-time home buyer, you can target by age, and then all those things, Facebook knows who to show that ad to. They click on your ad, and again, you take them, to a landing page, and then again, hopefully there's a registration, and you're able to, contact them. So that's how you can generate some leads off of, your listings by using Facebook. Some other, engagement ideas through Facebook is to, wish people a happy birthday. If you do that, it'll throw you up higher in their news feed. So, when you do boost something, you have a better chance of them seeing it. One of the things you want to be careful about is over posting your listings. One of the things real estate agents, unfortunately, they have a tendency to overpost, and what that means is there's a study that shows real estate agents, post their listings, and they get, they post the most, but they get the least amount of engagement with that listing. So, and that's because they're posting it too many times. So, kind of a good rule of thumb is, one listing versus maybe 4 content articles. So you're sharing some content, in terms of home seller tips or buyer tips, things like that, to ultimately kind of make sure you're not over posting the listings, because if you do, you just don't get the engagement. And then in terms of creating that ad, I mean, certainly able to help. We've created some pretty good ads at Dalton Wade that have gotten some good responses. You might use the best photo. It might be the pool. It might be, the kitchen, something, kitchens, pools, things of that nature kind of capture people's attention. You might use some of the remarks that you wrote up in the MLS, and then again, or if it's an open house, make sure you put the time in. And people love homes, so they will they will click. You'd be shocked at you can typically, we've seen somewhere around 5 to 10 cents a click. And then somewhere around $3 to $4 a registration. So not everybody that clicks registers, but a certain group does, and then those people tend to be better prospects. So if you have if you need any help in terms of creating an ad, certainly can give you some tips and pointers and show you some ads that have worked for me and for other agents in the company. So Lisa, any questions? So just to summarize, again, you want to have a business page as opposed to your personal page. If you're going to be promoting one of your listings, you may consider, other than just doing a post, having that go out, to your friends and followers. You may want to boost that so it shows up higher, in their news feed, or you might even want to create a sponsored ad. To generate, some new inquiries and potentially some new leads. So thanks for tuning in, and yep, we'll be back next week. Thank you. I just wanted to ask, does anybody have any questions in Facebook land? No? Alrighty. Thank you.